be something good at Tim's house. Where's the cars? Let's go check them out. Yeah? Oh, nice. Would you set this all up for me? This one's not for sale. Yes. 30 or early 31. Do you know what it is? 30? Riley overhead valve. Do you know if this is the reproduction one or the original?
I think it's a combination of both.
Okay.
I think it is part of an original, but these guys were master machinists. The intake they made.
Okay, yep.
Pretty neat. I think they did the exhaust. That's full exhaust down out back. They probably took some liberties in like the pulleys, see?
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, nice set of vintage airplanes would look pretty slick on there.
Yeah.
They look good as well.
I was gonna say, what the hell is that?
The transmission's not a stock transmission.
You think it's a racing one? Or it's like out of something else?
It's a torque tube Ford transmission. They added clearance the brake rod that goes across.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice stock interior. Oh, roll down window. Yes. I'll keep it up though. Cool shift knob on there. That's a nice car. Clean. Oh, what do we got? Clock mirror. Nice. Love those clock mirrors.
Bill's Auto Parts.
No shit, huh?
That place was loaded with cars in the 30s.
I can't see much under here, but it's clean. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it.
No.
Oh, 'cause the hood's not on it. Yep.
Yeah, the hood's over there.
Oh, the top. Yep. I thought this one had the other hood sides with it.
No,
The accessory ones.
The Victoria has.
That's it?
Yeah.
Just the Vicky?
Yeah.
Okay. And this one's cool. Full. It's like stock.
Stock.
Nothing. Okay.
Although it looks like somebody did hydraulic brakes on it at some point, or tried, or started to, or
Okay.
the front end, from what I can tell, has been all rebuilt. Cover seats, the motor and transmission are all rebuilt. The radiator's gone through, and there's another rear end. This one looks like it's been cleaned up a bit, but
Yep.
the other one is on a stand that's all painted and ready to go in.
It's still at the place.
It's in Cumberland, yeah, right on that. That one that's up on the horses there. But yeah.
Yeah.
Registrations.
Needs a spit shine and a
It needs
few
a good
other
clean
things.
one.
Yeah. And Phaetons are cool.
Top.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the top. Right? Nothing. It's just a back window needs to be put in.
Yep.
But you got it right there.
Those that came out of Brazil, according to the plates and sticker on the.
Oh, what's it? Are the plates on it?
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. You gonna keep the plates?
Probably.
I would, yeah.
This was parallel, both front and rear, so.
It's a cool place to have.
Yeah, I just sat in the wrong place. Yep. See a provision for a master cylinder right there.
Okay. Yeah, so they started putting juice brakes on this, but didn't run any lines or put a master or anything in. Everything's still here for the mechanical brakes, which is kind of weird, but backing plates and everything are on there and freshly, probably new, right? Everything's, he started to go through this. It looks like everything's either new or, yeah, because the wheels were off it and everything, right? What's going on, everybody? Back in the garage working on the custom 36 Ford front end. Gonna be putting a LaSalle Grille in this, and I gotta get started. Not started. I gotta finish this thing. So hopefully today I can get the front end all mocked up, because I need to do the other side and I need to extend the bottom of the fenders and everything down. We don't quite know yet. So I think I'm gonna go with a lot and then kind of Sharpie line and see what looks best, because it's easier to take material away than to add it. First things first, I'm gonna make this other side and extend the top of this hood to be the same angle as this one. All right, so here is the grill on. I have it bolted with 2 bolts. Side panels are made, fitted, gaps are nice. Now I'm gonna start working on blending the grill into here, lengthening it all the way around. Probably going a couple inches down here and then fading off to here. Trying not to make it look like a beak. Try to make it more natural looking. So I got the extension on there, just kind of a rough draft, put on there, formed to shape. I still need to actually add some shape. So I formed it around everything. I need to shape it now. So here it is. It's just a little extension there. It sucks that the light's coming in right from those straight onto what I'm trying to show you. But I don't know if you can see it comes around and out to the front. Nice gentle curve. Probably really hard to see actually because of that stupid light. All right, I can't do anything about it, but you get the picture. If you can see from here, it comes in nice, and bumps back out for the fender here. Obviously same on the other side. Right around, swoops up, and I gotta figure out something here. I think I want to bring this in more here, so I might have to, when I cut this off, I'll probably do a relief cut up here so I can bend this out, add a piece in there. All right, so I got the shapes equal on both sides, or at least close to it. I can fine tune it afterwards. So yeah, here it is. So got a nice shape coming down here, right along the bottom. It curves in and meets up with the grill. This side, same thing. Curves down. There's a little curve to it. Curves in and out to the grill. So now, to make the seams, I already put Sharpie marks where the seams are going to go. I think for the fender panels, I am going to cut an inch over and incorporate the flange into it, at least on half of it. I gotta make 4 flanges, so might as well do it on 2 of them, less welding. And then yeah, just gotta do some fit up. I'll put a slight peak down the center where the peak of the fender is. I'll kind of try and continue that down, I don't know, maybe to here. I'm not sure if we're cutting some more. Maybe I'll save that for later. So on top of cutting and flanging those pieces, obviously I need to weld them to their respective pieces, there and there. I need to make the centerpiece here and the flange that would meet up with the grill all around, because right now this is just, it's just cut there. I didn't want to leave extra material because it was really getting in the way of me fitting this piece to the fenders, and taking this grill on and off is not that easy. I don't know, I might make that piece from here down and up in one piece. Might be pretty difficult. And when I first drew those lines, I was like, wow, those pieces look kind of long. But now I'm not mad about it at all. I think I like it as having a seam there. So I'm making this lower chin piece, and I didn't realize how difficult this was. And I don't feel like turning on my planishing hammer right now. It's 10:30, and you know, it's kind of loud. So I'm trying to fit this here. I just need to stretch that flange, because when it got bent over, it gets kind of, you know, out of shape. This side, it's just a lot of tweaking. Tweaking and hammering that flange, but it's coming along. Tougher than I thought to make it in one piece, but it's gonna look a lot better if it's in one piece. Right there, baby. I think the 2 green pieces, the fender extensions and this lower chin piece, are all gonna be welded in one piece when it's all done. And it's going to bolt to the fenders. So if he gets in an accident or something, he can unbolt the fenders, not have to take the whole front end off as one piece. That's what people normally do. They just weld everything together. I don't know. Smooth look looks all right sometimes, but it's not functional at all, and he drives these. So just in case, seam down the center. I think it'll look more factory anyway. Back on that tomorrow morning. All right, so I got the chin on and kind of just clamped in place, and I'm gonna get back to that later. First things first, I think I'm going to start with the fender extensions and work my way in, because those are easy enough. Those are just pretty much a patch that's getting attached to the fender with a flange. But this middle section, this one, the chin, the other side, these two side panels, and these are all getting welded as one piece. So that's a little more tricky. So right now, before I dive into that, I want to just focus on these fender pieces, kind of get my mind ready for what the heck I need to do here. I know I ramble a lot, and I was about to ramble, and I stopped myself. There's a bunch of things I need to do, but I probably won't even get to that in the video. But who knows, I might. So let me start on the fenders first. All right, so now I got my flange where I want it. I got it bent up. I like the curve. It's a gentle curve, and then it kind of straightens out as this shoots out towards the front of the grill. There's a little bit of lumps and bumps down here I need to smooth out. And also I have a bubble right here. I must have stretched that area too much, so to combat that, I'm not sure if I'm gonna come in here with a big shrink my thumbnails, or if I'll just stretch this out here so it comes up and then just keeps on coming up, and I just wrap it around more, because if I stretch this, it's going to pull away from the fender if I keep it in the same cleco spot. But if I kind of push it more against the fender, I'll have to drill another hole. But I think that's the way I'm going to go. It'll just be easier. See how the bubble's right there? I don't want that. I want it to kind of come down almost flat and then start going down. Not a bubble here. Maybe one like here-ish, but not right here. I forgot what I told you I was going to work on. I probably didn't do it. But I did cut these, bent the flange, put it back on there. Made another piece. I didn't take the piece I had and weld something on. I just made another piece. There's no sense in doing that. I can use those pieces for another job. So cut it, kind of shaped it a little bit. In here needed some kind of reverse curve action, so I put some in there. I still need to shrink this edge a tiny bit. And some extra material popping up there, so I'll shrink that, and I need to put a little bit of curve here. Right now the panel kind of butts up against it, and this one kind of just comes in, so needs a little bit of form here in this corner. And before I did any shaping on that piece there, I cut out the opposite. Where is it? There it is. And put a flange on there. So I'm ready to do the same on this side. I gotta go inside, have a bite to eat, and I'll come back out here tonight. Hopefully get this one shaped up, maybe tweak the other one, and I'll probably call it there for the day. And then tomorrow I'll do some more work and hopefully weld some of these pieces together. I'd like to have this piece now, that's now one piece, welded to these pieces that I make tonight. That'll be a goal, hopefully before lunch, and then I can maybe start welding to these bad boys. We'll see how it goes. I know things don't always go to plan, but I try my best to try and hit some goals, because you know, working for myself, I got to make this stuff work. Got to make the money. Morning everybody, back in the shop working on the 36. I'm going to start welding some pieces together, at least tacking them, planishing the tacks, getting them ready. So when I need to cut the fenders, cut the fender extensions, I can weld everything in. So I think first off, I'm going to weld these fender extension pieces to the grill surround that I made. I have Clecos in there now, holding them to the grill surround. So now I really just need to take everything off, take the grill off, and Cleco these back together once it's on the bench. Dicom, scribe, cut. I'm gonna round these corners to make that weld easier and better for heat distortion. So this nose is not gonna be as long as it is. It's probably going to be an inch shorter because I'm going to take it and flange it over. So that's also gonna help strengthen it and hold the curves that I need it to hold. So first off, after I get what I said done, I need to kind of make the shape over there perfect, so when I flange it over, it'll follow that curve. Because right now it's kind of choppy. It's just, I cut it with the power shears, and that's how it's been. So it needs a little bit of work, but we're getting after it. All right, so that is as far as I'm taking it. This video, I have the front end tacked in place. The fenders, I don't have cut and tacked in place yet. I'm still unsure how I'm gonna kind of go around the wheel well opening. So I'll deal with that probably next video, but really happy with the progress. I'll show you it now. So I tacked all over here and down here. This is fully welded to this. Once I finish this weld off, I'll blend everything. So I think the bend is at the wrong spot. I don't want the bend, the radius. I don't want the peak of the radius right there. I kind of want it from here up to about here to flow into this guy here. Oops, sorry, to flow into here. So this is already a valley. So I want that valley to continue here and then go to here. So I'll do some beating while it's off of the car, while this whole panel's off. It'll be a little easier. I might rough it in while it's here. Literally just smack it with a hammer and get this valley started, and then I can polish it off either with a planishing hammer or with an English wheel with a really high crown to get in here. Same with the other side. I had it and I thought I liked it, and it just doesn't look quite right because it goes from here and then it just goes straight down. So I want it to come at a nice smooth angle to around here. So just gonna work on that a little bit, but other than that, I'm happy with everything else. This chin piece here, there is 2 more mounting points for this grill. So once those are mounted, this bottom the grill won't suck in. It'll pull this material out a little bit. It's got an overbite right now by a tiny bit, so not too big of a deal, but it'll fix that with some bolts. So yeah, this fitments are right. Still need to kind of mess with the hood. Remember, I got it started, but I need to finish what I started. So obviously a lot more to go, but we are moving right along. Liking the way it looks. Side profile, the angle of the grill, the angle of the hood, it all matches now. It looks a little off because of this, the way I sanded it. It looks like it's back that way, but if you actually see the seam now, it's where I want it to be. So we're getting there. That's it for this one, guys. Appreciate you guys watching the whole video, being a part of what I'm doing here. I really appreciate it. I want this obviously to grow a lot bigger, so I'm trying to do some cooler things, show you different stuff, rather than just fixing rot. So if you like this kind of stuff, drop a comment, let me know. Catch you guys in the next one.